Hey guys, good morning. Happy Friday. It's Daryl here. It is 3:45 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. All right, I'd like to talk about Ahmoud Arbery. I'd like to talk about Colin Kaepernick. I want to talk about some more thoughts, specifically the 911 call. And one more thing, I want to talk about. I had some misconceived notions about YouTube and the YouTube partner program here. All right, let me see. I was shocked and amazed at the response, the views, the comments that I got. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody for responding. The people that were positive, the likes, the dislikes. Thank you to everybody. I got comments saying that I got a lot of comments saying that they were surprised that basically a white guy. I'm not all white. I'm a good portion of I'm Native American. But anyway, that they were surprised that I would that it was brave of me to take this position, because without a doubt, I think a huge injustice was done to Ahmaud Arbery. There's no way. Look, there's no way. This is America. This by everything we know right now, Ahmaud was simply jogging down the street. A young man, I think he was 25, jogging down the street, and he got killed. That's wrong. It's wrong because of his color. Um, One thing, okay, this is what I want to get to here. The 911 call. When I thought about that yesterday, again, I'm going to go back. Those of you that know my videos, I'm a recovering addict. I've been clean and sober for 13 and a half years. I was a full-blown heroin junkie, crackhead for 25 years of my life. I was a liar and manipulator. That being said, I'm not bragging about it, but I know lying. I know manipulating when I hear it. I did it 24/7 for 25 years. Okay, the thing that got to me was the 911 call. Now think about this. This man was in law enforcement, so he knows without a doubt when he made that 911 call that it was going to be played over and over hundreds, if not thousands of times into the trial, right? The lawyers are going to jump in. They're going to clam him up, him and his son, and more than likely in a trial, the jury, everybody else will never hear them speak, but they will hear that 911 call. As a police officer, he knows this. He knows this beyond a shadow of a doubt. When he picked up that phone after the shooting, he knew those words meant a lot. What I heard there is I heard somebody that knew they did something wrong. When the operator asked, "Was he on your property? Is that why you shot him?" and he wouldn't leave, he avoided the question, and he said something. And here's where the true, I believe his true feelings came out. He said he was hauling ass by here. This has been going on for about a week. Forgive me if I'm paraphrasing, if I'm not getting that exactly word for word. But he avoided the question as to why he shot him. And he said, more or less, he was saying that he saw Arbery jogging, hauling ass by here, by his house, going on for a week. This stuff, he sounded irritated by the fact that this man was going by his house every day. That's what it sounded like to me. No BS, no crap. That's what his voice, his inflection said to me right off the bat, and that he was avoiding the question as to why he shot him when the operator asked, "Was he on your property?" It was a man that knew he did something wrong, and he had to watch his words. But I think his true intention came out clearer than ever. I think he said the truth right there. He was pissed off about a black man jogging through his neighborhood. All right, there's still a lot of facts that have to come out. This is the biggest thing. This is about Ahmaud Arbery. This is about a man like me, like anybody, any American. I exercise every day out on the streets here. And I put myself in that position yesterday. When I was riding my bike, I started thinking about this. I ride 10 miles every day. I hike every day. And I get nervous. I mean, I obey all the signs of the road, but there's people that will screw with you just for no reason. This happens on a daily and weekly basis. And I'm white in a white town. So I can't imagine. I can't imagine the fear, the what people have to live the paranoia, the fear that some people have to live with on a daily basis just because of the color of the skin, the way they were born. What if two black guys jumped in a truck and chased me down the street with a shotgun and a revolver, yelling at me? They jumped out of the truck, and the younger one came at me, a black guy with a shotgun. Hell yeah, I would have fought for my life, man. It would have been fear or flight. I would fully have believed that I was going to die if I didn't either run or fight at that moment. Hell yeah. I have two black guys I don't even know. And I'm just saying black guys because I'm putting the situation in reverse. If it was two white guys, it'd be the same response from me. I mean, it would, anybody, it's a response from anybody. It's a fight or flight response without a doubt. Okay. Now, if that happened, and they shot me, and it was two black guys that shot me, that would be all over the news. Those two guys would be in jail faster than you could say Rodney King. I don't know if that makes sense, but even if one of them was a retired police officer, it was a miscarriage of justice. Like I said, I'm not a Southerner. I live up here in the North, but this wouldn't have happened. Regardless, these two people would have been in jail and charged in this area, I think. But I don't want to get into the South and the North. This has really it's really not about that. All right. I want to talk about Colin Kaepernick. I brought this up, I think, in an initial video. I've always been there. I have other videos going back to the last year, the last 12 months. I've made probably at least 3 or 4 about Colin Kaepernick. He's a hero of mine. I said this in the videos for the last year or two now. Last year. The videos I made, I explained that I think it's just a misunderstanding, and I think a lot of people have been sold a lie. We have this president. I won't get too much into Trump, but we have this president that sees what his base is infuriated about, and he throws gas on it for votes. It's all about selling the brand for him. And he saw Colin. Get this son of a bitch off the field. Remember that? What I saw was an extremely brave individual willing to give up his fame, his fortune, everything, because he had the platform to do it. If a 25-year-old unemployed black guy from this town tried to do the same thing, nobody would pay attention. He'd probably end up getting locked up himself. Let's be honest. This is why Colin Kaepernick took this opportunity, because he felt he had to. It was his obligation. He was lucky. He was born with a lot of talent. He got famous, and he owed it to people to be their voice to the people that were wronged by justice. Had nothing to do with the flag, had nothing to do with the national anthem. I understood it completely, and I can't understand why a lot of other people can't understand it either. When this moment came up where we were all paying reverence to the country, he wanted us to take that 1 second to point out that there's a lot of injustice going on in this great country. That was it. It was that simple. He's saying, to me, he was saying, this is a great country, but this is something we need to look at. This is something we need to fix. And taking a knee, to me, was anything but being disrespectful. I saw a hero. I think this is exactly what he was talking about, this kind of thing. and I don't know what it's like. I don't know. I have no idea what it's like to be a black man. But just when I was riding my bike yesterday, and I thought about how nervous I am, this town's probably 97% white. Let's be honest. It probably is. Probably 98% white. Maybe even 99% white. 7,000 people. And I'm nervous every single day riding my bike on the right side of the road with traffic coming up behind me. Because I've had people on a weekly basis just screw with me, not even knowing me. I've had stuff thrown at me. I've had toilet paper thrown at me. I've had leftover food, apple cores just last week. And I'm just riding my bike, getting exercise, obeying all the rules of the law. And this is just how some people are. And then I thought, I was like, imagine if I was a black guy. And it's not right, man. It's it's not right. It's not right. It's bullshit. This country isn't so great. This needs to be fixed. It's a great country, but this is a problem. The problem that we can just ignore the random death. These guys happen, and how the hell could they use to even mention this stand your ground? To me, Ahmoud Arbery had the stand your ground rights to protect himself. Like I just said, if it was me and two guys jumped out of a truck with the guns, you damn well I would have fought for my life, and I probably would have killed them. It's that or die. It's me or them. Are you kidding me? If anybody had the right to stand their ground, it was Ahmoud Arbery. I mean, it is just that this is something that makes America dirty and corrupt. That these two guys could turn around and actually try to claim that they were standing their ground, that they were in fear of their life. Two big, fit guys with guns, with a shotgun, for crying out loud, and a .357 mag. Chase down somebody else, jump out, run at him aggressively, kill him, and then say they were standing their ground. And this flies in America. Yeah, something's wrong. Something's broke. And this is what Colin Kaepernick was talking about. Now, one more thing. I told you guys, I've caught flack, nonstop flack. Even there's a lot of liberals in this town, or Democrats even, that didn't like Colin Kaepernick. I was one of the very few people. When I put this, I would routinely put it up on Facebook because I'm the kind of person that likes to stir up, rock the boat, stir things up a little bit. I like to be the odd man out. And I put this on Facebook a lot, and I never got likes. Never. I would put a picture of Colin Kaepernick on his knee and say, this is my hero. I put stuff up about his charities. Not one single like. Not one single like. And I've got about 350, 400, mostly liberal and Democrat friends. So I don't know. Either people don't want to, they don't want to take a stand. But now, a lot of those same people are probably giving me likes here or talking about this. Oh, this is an injustice. This isn't right. Same people that were saying that Colin Kaepernick was unpatriotic. Get that son of a bitch off the field. Those same people are now saying, oh, that poor jogger, he was wronged, man. This is wrong. But a year ago, 2 years ago, these same people were calling Colin Kaepernick a son of a bitch. You might want to make up your mind. You might want to think that over. Those of you that commented in my comments, those of you who gave me likes, think about it. Is this you? What do you guys think of Colin Kaepernick? Do you think he's a son of a bitch? Disrespecting our flag? How dare he? That rich black guy just wanted to get attention. Are you one of those people? Are you one of those people that are now saying that poor Ahmoud Arbery, injustice? Or are you one of those people? You might want to take a closer look at that. All right, that's all I got to say for today. I'm glad the McDaniels have been charged. And as my friend Bo has said, I'm Bo the Fifth Column has said, and he brought up a good point. We need to all see this through, and not walk away from this. It's an ongoing thing. I can't imagine, like I said, that fear I feel every day about people screwing with me. I can't imagine that turned up 100 times and having to deal with that every time I'm outside or inside. It's not right, man. It's not right. As long as one group of people is being treated like this in America, we're all suffering this. We're all in danger of this. America isn't so great when this is still going on. There's no purpose for this. This guy, the color of somebody's skin does not make them my enemy. Just because I'm white doesn't make me act a certain way or say certain things. And the same thing with black guys. Just because he's black doesn't mean he steals or he lies. I mean, we need to stop that shit. All right? I got more to say, but I'm going long on the video. I'll talk to you guys a little later. Have a good Friday.